Artis Gilmore, the best center ever in Bulls history. I'm gonna say Bears. In Bulls history, it cracked me up when I saw people when they were talking about, the all-time Bulls against the all-time Lakers. I think it was a Shaq and Scottie Pippen debate, and people were like, "Yeah, well, we got Joakim Noah at center." I'm like, "What?" I love Joe, as a lifelong Bulls fan, I love Joe, but if you think that Joakim Noah is better than Artis Gilmore, then I'm going to need you to go and check Artis Gilmore's stats. We got the 77-78 version. He had a lot of good years, but this one really stood out to me. It was a tough call because he actually had a couple years where, he had 4 years in a row where he led the league in field goal percentage. 2 of those years were with the Bulls. Now, this year I chose is not one of those years. He actually shot just 56% from the field. He averaged 22.9 points, 13.1 rebounds, 3.2 assists, a half a steal, and 2.2 blocks a game. Now, he did average 4.5 turnovers, which almost made me not pick him for that particular one, but he handled the ball a lot. So it was really a tough call. And to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I could even change the ratings, but I probably won't. I'll probably stay with where they are. But Gilmore was nasty. He was 28 years old at this point. His career started in the ABA with the Kentucky Colonels, but he spent the majority of his NBA seasons with the Bulls, and he is without question the best center in team history. Check him out. I meant to put AD in his old school uniform, but I kind of slipped by me. I apologize, but you'll get a chance to see him when you download the roster and put him in whatever uniform you want to put him in. One of the best scorers, like just pure scorers, the game has seen, and that is not an overstatement. If you're not familiar with Adrian Dantley, look up the statistics. He played a good amount of time, a little bit of time with the Detroit Pistons, but his best years are clearly with the Utah Jazz. 4 straight seasons he averaged over 30 a game. 4 straight seasons. Just not much of a big-time three-point shooter, because a lot of his career took place before the three was a major weapon. But he was just, I mean, if you think about it, we're talking about like a 6'5" small forward. And if you look at his shooting percentages, they're crazy. The year I used was 81-82. He was 25 years old, played in 81 games, shot 57% from the field on 19.6 shots per game. Crazy. Shot 79% from the free throw line, which was one of his lowest totals. Also had averaged 6.3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.2 steals. He did average 3.7 turnovers, but if you think about how much he had the ball, it's probably not that much. So take a look at AD. AD is one of those guys that you should know about. If you don't, one little tidbit people don't know. People didn't know one of Adrian Dantley's legs was longer than the other. I want to say it was because of polio when he was a child or something to that effect. I can't remember exactly why, but I do know one of his legs was longer than the other. You want to talk about overcoming adversity? Kill it, AD. Now, we can't call Chet Walker the best small forward in Bulls history, but he's definitely up there. I mean, well, you know, they did happen to have a guy named Scottie Pippen that makes that a little bit difficult for just about anybody. But Chet Walker could score and rebound really well especially for a small forward. His best seasons actually came after he was 30 years old. I took his 31-year-old season, which is a 71-72 season, when he averaged 22 a game, shot 85% from the free throw line, 50% from the field, which was the only season in his career where he shot over 50% from the field. And he averaged 6.1 rebounds and 2.3 assists. So he was a really pretty good, solid all-around player. He is going to be one of my lower-rated legends for sure because his statistics are good. But when we're dealing with the level of players that I'm recreating here, then, you know, he's more of one on the average side. But when this all-time Bulls team is made, I mean, he's going to be a pretty solid bench player, I would think, playing behind Scottie. So we'll see what goes on, but here it is. Check him out.